You're listening to Toni Gee On Demand, featuring local content from Town Square Media's Mix 104.3 in Grand Junction, Colorado. Today's best mix, Mix 104.3. Hey, what's good? It's your girl, Toni Gee, and we're going to be talking about the very best pumpkin patches to visit here in Colorado this year. I have composed a list of 12 awesome pumpkin patches that you absolutely need to check out scattered across Colorado. You can check this out by heading to mix1043fm.com or just tap in the free Mix 1043 mobile app. Now, luckily here in the Grand Valley, we have some of the very best pumpkin patches. So, of course, I had to reach out to a legendary pumpkin patch. I am talking about Stutes Farm. They do a pumpkin patch every single year, and they have been in the community for decades. So I reached out to Jennifer Stute, who is the owner of Stute Farms, and she is going to tell us all about her family's pumpkin patch and how they create the perfect fall festivities every single year. So, Jennifer, can you tell me how long Stutes has been in operation?
Well, they've been actually off and on for about 40 years.
Wow.
So my husband's family were vegetable farmers, and they had a pumpkin patch, which a lot of people around the area remember going to and picking a pumpkin there as they were like school kids. Then they stopped farming, and my husband decided he wanted to bring back the pumpkin patch. And so we've been in this location for, I think this is our 13th year.
Wow, that is a long family history right there. And can you tell us exactly where you are located right now?
We are on 21 and a half road between I and a half road.
Okay, great. So yeah, y'all have been doing this for a long time, definitely pumpkin experts. Now, what kind of attractions are offered at Stutes Pumpkin Farm?
So we have a lot of different things here. We've kind of just grown it over the years. We start out just as a U-pick patch and added a few animals from our farm for people to see, and then each year we've added new things. So now we have a petting zoo. We have a giant hay mountain with slides on it that we've built out of straw bales. This year we just put in a new obstacle course, which is like a natural playground kind of cross between that and mud run for kids to play on. And then we have our pony wheel. We have some hay rides going on, and then we've added jelly ball this year. They're kind of like Orbeez. They shoot the little gel balls, and they're safe for the environment, biodegradable, and they don't make messes like paintballs, and they don't hurt as bad, so they're fabulous.
That's awesome.
My kids love them, and as a mom, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, these are great, go for it. And then we also have our bazooka guns, which are like paintballs, but they shoot foam balls. And we've set up all the obstacles with hay and different things around the farm. And then one of our favorites is corn cannons. Those shoot the actual corn cobs. We just pick them from the field right here, and people shoot corn cobs at targets. So we have a lot of different activities. And then, of course, the pumpkin patch. We have lots of pumpkins. So
that sounds like so much fun. There are so many different things to do over there. Now, I read online, you can tell me if this is true or not, that y'all also have pig races.
We do. We have little pigs. We have a track, and they run around the track. And then we also kind of have it where the kids can run with the pigs. So, which is a lot of fun. So it's a little bit different of a hybrid than what you'd normally see. My children came up with that idea, and they love to be there at every pig race every weekend and help out with it.
That is so awesome. I love that. So pigs are like my favorite animal. So I love watching all kinds of swine races and, watching the other pig activities as well, like when the kids, lead them around the track and everything. I love that so much. So cute. Love it.
Awesome. It is a lot of fun. It's fun to watch them all running around.
One day I hope to have my very own farm or ranch. I would love to have just so many pigs running around and to have so many different kinds of plants, especially pumpkins. I love planting pumpkins. Last year I grew some and it was so much fun. They came out so cute. Some of them were small, some of them were big, but they were definitely all very adorable. I want to know, if you had a farm or a ranch, what kind of plants and animals would you have? You can send me an app chat via the free Mix 1043 mobile app. Don't forget to tap the app as well so you can see the list of the very best pumpkin patches here in Colorado, or you can visit mix1043fm.com. You're rocking with your girl, Toni Gee, on today's Best Mix, Mix 104.3. So on the line with me is Jennifer Stute of Stute Farms, and we're talking about how you can visit one of the most popular pumpkin farms right here in Colorado. Check out the list for yourself by tapping the free Mix 1043 mobile app, or you can visit mix1043fm.com. So Jennifer, tell me, what are your hours of operation for the season at your pumpkin patch, Stutes Farms?
We run 6 days a week, so we're closed on Mondays, but we run the rest of the week, and we run in the weekdays noon till 8, and then on the weekends we run from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. on Saturdays and until 8 p.m. on Sundays.
That is awesome. So there are tons of activities for kids and for adults alike. And then what kind of admission prices do you have?
So it differs depending on when you come. So during the weekday, it's $12 per person because not all of our activities are available. We just don't have the staffing during the week. During the weekend, then all the activities are available at $16 per person.
Awesome, awesome. So what do y'all do during the off season?
We're a ranching family. So we farm and we ranch. So we raise wheat and corn and hay and pumpkins, of course. And then we have around 9,000 head of sheep and 900 head of goats. That's what we do for a living. We are really just a ranching family. And then the pumpkin patch is something that we've just enjoyed, and it's kind of grown to be another part of our livelihood, yes.
That is so great. I'm sure that y'all are super busy during this time, got a lot of things to handle on top of, continuing your daily duties as handling the ranch. Then you have all these people coming in to visit as well. So this is really great that y'all take the time to offer up your ranch and farm, to be available to the community so that everyone else can enjoy it as well. That is super nice.
Yeah, that's kind of one of our things. We want people to come out and just really experience something that's away from the tech and, just be outdoors together. We've seen where some, pumpkin patches across the nation have started to do more things that are kind of more amusement park style with like plastic rides and different things like that. And they kind of just put a farm spin on them. And we've contemplated that. We've thought about those sort of things, and we decided that's really not what we're after. We feel like the world already offers enough of that sort of thing. We want people to come and just really get dirty. I mean, seriously, I want them to touch dirt and touch straw and touch corn and pick their own pumpkin and really get that more connection with our earth that I feel like so many children are missing, and families as a whole. It's just something very wholesome as a family to be able to experience the outdoors together and really get back to the roots of who we are as people. Yes,
I love that. Yeah, and y'all have, like you said, so many different activities this way. Yeah, you really can get down and dirty. You can visit your little petting zoo or the pigs, or, you talked about Jelly Ball. Those are things that, you got to get outside to do and to really enjoy.
Yeah, and then our corn maze, I forgot that one too. A lot of us grew up, farm kids or on ranches. We remember running through corn as kids, and granted it wasn't a corn maze. So we've kind of tried to take the experience as a child that grows up on a farm or ranch has, and offer those in a really fun way for other people to come experience and just get a taste of.
Exactly. And I also seen online that y'all offer a story trail within those mazes so that you can read to your children as you walk along the path. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we've switched different stories throughout the years. We have all the stories around the farm. We actually have multiple story trails now. We have a new one this year actually out in the maze. We have kind of a section of our maze that's a little smaller, so if you want to take your kids through it. And we have the story of Jack and the giant cornstalk instead of the giant beanstalk. And so you can read that through. We also have the story of the 3 little racing pigs and the big bad racing wolf as well here on the farm. And we have another story trail of Spookly the Square Pumpkin. So we have a lot of stories. They're kind of the classic fairy tales that have a little farm pumpkin patch twist on them. And they're a lot of fun to read to your children. We have games as well out in the maze. So we've got some games in the big maze, which are great, but then we also have some scavenger hunts on the farm itself and then out in the corn maze for the smaller children to enjoy too.
That sounds like so much fun. Yeah, that will definitely pique an interest in children. This way they want to learn more about the farm. They want to learn more about the ranch lifestyle and actually get outside and enjoy the sun.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. There's just a lot of things. I haven't listed them all, but we've got lots of little things to do. We have, I think, a total of 7 different games you can play around the farm. Some of them are educational, some of them are just kind of fun.
That sounds like such a blast, Jennifer. I know you said you want kids to get their hands dirty, and you also want them to learn at the same time. That is such a great goal and value to instill in our youth. So I want to put this question out there for the audience. What is an old-fashioned tradition or value that you think today's youth should learn? You can answer that question via the app chat on our free Mix 1043 mobile app. And of course, don't forget to check out the full list of all of the best Colorado pumpkin patches on our app or our website, mix1043fm.com. You're listening to today's Best Mix, Mix 1043. It's your chica, Toni Gee, and we are talking about the best pumpkin patches here in Colorado. I have a list of 12 of them on our website, mix1043fm.com, or you can tap the free Mix 1043 mobile app to check it out and join the conversation. So on the line with me is Jennifer Stute of Stute Farms. Jennifer, we have covered a lot today about what are your hours of operation, what kind of activities you have available, but let's move on to the main attraction, the pumpkins.
We have over 50-something varieties of pumpkins, gourds, and squash, and so we have pink ones, red ones, bright yellow ones, brown ones, buckskin, warded, and so many varieties and shades in between.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot of pumpkins. Now, a lot of people, they're like, oh, pumpkin patches, they're just for kids, but they're not just for kids, they're for the whole family, am I right?
Absolutely. We have something for every age. And one of my favorite things to see are parents that come out and they're jumping with their kids, they're sliding with their kids, they're going on the hayride, they're shooting the corn cannons. Your child will never forget the time you went out and played bazooka ball with them. So it's not just for kids. Our goal is to get the parents involved doing the activities, not just observers, but actually active participants in playing with their children.
Mm-hmm. And I was thinking too, pumpkin patches, they could be like a great idea for date night. Have you ever seen couples get engaged at your pumpkin patch before?
Yes, and we have a ton of couples that do engagement pictures out here. Almost every year we have somebody who actually does wedding photos out here. We don't offer weddings here, but they will come and do their wedding photos out in our patch. And so, yeah, it's great. And we've had a few people that have got engaged or met here, and then they come back and tell us about it. So we do see a lot of couples out here enjoying the corn maze together. Corn mazes at night can be really romantic, folks.
Yeah, and y'all have fire pits too, right?
We do. So we have a lot of fire pits. We light those at night. We have hot chocolate, and then we sell s'more packages, or you're welcome to bring in your own stuff and roast. That's what I was trying to say. Roast s'mores over the fire
yes.
And enjoy that. It adds to the atmosphere, too. Everyone loves sitting around a fire in the outdoors.
Yes, that sounds super romantic, super fun. I always think, like getting engaged at a pumpkin patch, that's like a Hallmark movie right there. That's perfect. Tons of things to do for the entire family are open. When do y'all close?
The 31st of October. So the 30th is our last day.
Holding out to the very, very end. Hopefully y'all don't sell out of pumpkins by then.
Hopefully not. We planted a lot this year.
That's good. That's good. And pumpkins, definitely not easy to grow either. So much water, so much care and tenderness that's put into that. I mean, when do y'all start planting those pumpkins?
June. So we plant our pumpkins in June, yes.
Nice.
First part of June.
Well, I'm sure this is a big event that y'all have to plan for all year around, because it's a big season. Lots of people coming in wanting to celebrate, to see the corn mazes, things like that. So I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us because I know, like I said, y'all are busier than ever right now. So thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you for talking to me. We're excited about what we have going on, and we think it's going to be a beautiful, fun October.
Thank you. And can you tell us one more time, like how people can buy tickets or what's your website, Facebook, things like that?
So we're Stute's Pumpkin Patch and Corn Maze, or Stute Farms. So you can go to www.stutefarms.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And then our website is where you can purchase tickets, where you can purchase them at the gate. And we have lots and lots of information on the website, as well as directions to the property and answers to lots of questions.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
What a great conversation with Jennifer Stute of Stute Farms. I appreciate her telling us all about the pumpkin patch and corn mazes and so many different activities available at Stute Farms. That is definitely why they are one of the best pumpkin patches here in Colorado. If you want to check out a full list of 12 of the best pumpkin patches here, all you have to do is tap the free Mix 1043 mobile app, or you can visit our website, mix1043fm.com, and let me know what is your favorite pumpkin patch to visit during the fall here in Colorado. Send me an app chat.